Welcome to Soccer As We Like It, the Man United direction. And today we're going to talk about the aftermath of United's defeat at home to Crystal Palace. What went wrong? Now that people have settled down, it is now simmered, woken up on Sunday, gone to work on Monday, gone to school, and now sat down, had a cup of tea, had a cup of coffee, your scones and your biscuits, and now relax and think about it after seeing other teams play and perform. And you now think, what the hell went wrong? Now, after thinking about it for so long over the last 2 days, I came to my realization that there are quite a few things that are actually wrong with the team. Selection, mentality, toughness mentally, and common sense also plays a role. Right, let's go. Welcome to Soccer As We Like It, the Man United version, and we are here to talk about the aftermath of what went wrong for Crystal Palace to beat Man United after 28 years since they have beaten Manchester United. Before the season started, I predicted on the channel, saying for the 4 games we're going to play, Chelsea, Wolves, Crystal Palace and Southampton, after 12 points we should get 10, which meant I thought the banana skin was going to be against Wolves because they're a tough team. But it's not even gone that way. We've played 3 games and we have 4 points, which means we're not even halfway, mate. We beat Chelsea, drew with Wolves, lost to Crystal Palace at home, which no one envisaged, no one foresaw that coming. But this is where we are. Against Wolves, we played well. But for 5 minutes, we didn't play well. Wolves scored, we missed the penalty. Goodbye, good night, heads dropped, game over. And that's where we are. So what has changed from last season? You tell me what has changed from last season. Not a lot has changed. Not a lot has changed. There's still a Cardiff, there's still a Huddersfield United, there's still a Crystal Palace, there's still a team that when they play these mediocre teams, I'm going to call them mediocre because they're not in the same category as Manchester United, and they always lose or draw or can't beat them or can't break them down. And this was the same Man United that said they didn't need a creative midfielder. Can you believe that? All summer, the fans cried and willed United by Bruno Fernandes. Look at what he did on Saturday for Sporting Lisbon. 2 beautiful creative chances, 2 goals. Pogba cannot do it all by himself. He needs help. The team needs help in midfield. McTominay is way off. This is way beyond his scope. By letting Herrera go and not replacing Herrera with a quality midfielder was always going to be a banana skin for United. The way United were going on in this transfer was like we had so much players in abundance who were really good, like we could sell and we had enough to recover. No, we didn't have another Herrera. McTominay is not going to do that. Static Matic is not even being considered. That is a no-go. The only thing we've done successfully was the purchasing of Wan-Bissaka and Harry Maguire to tighten the defense. Hey, other than that, nothing has changed. The attackers need help. They overpass. They don't shoot. And when they do shoot, it's literally too late. All Crystal Palace did was simple football, simple scientific football. What they taught us when we were kids. Long ball, 1 header, flick on, 1 striker, goal. That was all it required. 1 long ball, flick on, and a goal. Once Lindelof was struggling with that header, we knew he was never going to get it. Maguire was too far. The gap between them was too far. So he couldn't recover. And the guy was on. Are you? Good ball. Good. The guy one-on-one, it was game. It took United 75 minutes to get an equalizer. Literally 2 minutes to the end of the game. They huffed and puffed and huffed and puffed and huffed and puffed. Keep passing and passing. The deliveries of crosses were poor. Set pieces were poor. Free kicks, poor. And a penalty miss, poor. Poor referee decisions, but we as a club should not be blaming referee decisions. We should be beating Crystal Palace without a referee. I'm sorry. It's Crystal Palace. It's not Man City. It's not Liverpool. It's not Tottenham. It's not Arsenal. It's Crystal Palace. Or they did 2 banks of 4 and we're going to break them down. These are the kind of games we are going to be playing in the Europa League. Teams will defend and United can't break them down. Pogba is swamped. That's why sometimes he's looking for players to pass to. He gets dispossessed or he gets proud, he gets brought down. There's nothing else and that's done. And that's what happened for the second goal. But this is another thing United need to do. Common sense. What you call TF, tactical fouling. When you see a team is about to go and score, if you have to take him out to take a yellow card or red card for the team, you do it. As Fati was still outside the penalty box. It does not matter. The way Pogba was brought down and fouled, the distance between before they got to the United's goal, United should have cut that guy, brought him down easily, conceded foul, take a yellow, take a red. But no, they escorted him, gave him a red carpet escort, and he scored. And De Gea beating at his near post. I'm sorry, you can't be beating at your near post at this level. It's just not good enough. It's not good enough at this level. So this is my point here. We don't score, we don't shoot, we overpass, we don't deliver crosses, we don't score set pieces, we don't score penalties, we don't score free kicks. What the hell do we do? While you're watching this video, don't forget to hit the like, don't forget to share, and don't forget the logo at the bottom right to subscribe to our channel. Thank you very much. It is so frustrating, it's annoying, it's just like, you know when you go to a restaurant and you're eating some nice food and they serve you the next menu and it tastes so bitter in your mouth that you have to throw it like, ugh. That was how bad that defeat was on Saturday. It was just atrocious, it was just poor. The defenders were not bad. It's just one mistake, we get punished. You see what I mean? Lingard, where does he play? If he's playing behind the striker as a number 10, he doesn't do anything. He runs around like a headless chicken. He runs around like... And is he on the right? Is he on the left? Where is he? What does he do? He has done absolutely nothing for a long time. But he still keeps being selected. I don't get it. I'd rather you play Mata behind the striker than take Mata off and bring Lingard on, if that's the case. But starting Lingard is a waste of space and a waste of opportunities for other players. Then play Gomez there. Play Gomez in that position is what I'm saying. Because Gomez is quicker, faster and more skillful and he could dribble. There's a difference. Lingard cannot dribble. Lingard can run. He has a big engine. But there's more to running around than passing. There's more to running around. There's more to football than just running around like a headless chicken. There's more to, and which Lingard is a specialist in, just runs around, and that's not what's going to work. As for David James, he played well, but he's becoming very predictable. In the Premier League, the quality of defenders are better than what used to be in the Championship League. So he's going to get fouled. People are going to say he's diving, and that's what happened. Martial played well. Rashford just runs without lifting his head up and not looking, without thinking or passing or who will be in a better position. It's like he goes on in this mode, he goes into this source and just runs and doesn't change, like open another portal. It doesn't do that, and that's where he needs to improve. His decision making is so bad, and that's why we're suffering. He's selfish at times. His free kicks are ridiculous. The corner kicks don't pass the first defender. So what's the point of having players like Maguire when the free kicks and the corner kicks are just dropped? They're supposed to have pace for him to hit them. But if there's no pace and you just drop it like a balloon, you can't attack it. See what I mean? When Nani took corner kicks, Ronaldo was able to run to them and smash them with bullet headers because of the swing, the pace in which those corner kicks were brought in. That's the difference. Or when Abraham delivers crosses, the pace, that's when you can run to and hit it. But with no pace, no zest in the quality of crosses, we are struggling. We're struggling in delivery, we're struggling in scoring, we're struggling in set pieces, we're struggling in free kicks, we're struggling in penalties. We don't even shoot, we overpass. By the time we overpass, all the defenders have sat back and gone to the position and like, come on, break us down. For crying out loud, this was Crystal Palace, not Liverpool, not Barcelona, not Arsenal, not City. It's Crystal Palace. They were just well organized and we just couldn't break them down. Sad, it's just sad. We can't keep playing counter-attacks. We can't keep playing counter-attacks on teams, especially Old Trafford. That is not feasible. That doesn't make any sense. But it is what it is. And I'll say this: there's a lot to do, and this is going to be a very, very long season. And I could just see it, a very long season. There's so much to do. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, people are beginning to say Ole out. No, this is not Ole out time. No, we have to support and back the team, win, lose, or draw. But he needs to improve on his substitutions and use players in better positions. I will say this: Gomez should start to play. If you want pace down the left, then alternate between Chong and Dave James. That is the way I will see, and that's the way I will work it around in reference to changing the options that United have. Martial will play in the middle, but Rashford and Lingard, especially Lingard, are not doing enough, are just not good enough to deliver balls or even get into the box. So we keep going around, passing it. Wan-Bissaka's cross. Wan-Bissaka, it was an emotional game because it was a team he had played with all his life, and he was playing for them after only 3 weeks. So it was emotional. So he was really not really in the game, and he got a yellow card early. So his game kind of just went downhill after that. So we'll spare him that one. As for McTominay, I don't know how to classify him. There's a lot he has to change and improve. But it just shows the lack of quality in depth we have. This United team, if we carry on, because there's not much improvement from last season. There's not a lot. Yes, we've got 2 defenders, which is going to make it harder for teams to beat us. But going forward, there's not enough creativity in the middle. And that's where the problem is. And the players, the strikers, Rashford and Martial, need to be fed. And when they do get the ball, they need to utilize the ball, especially Rashford, who wastes the ball a lot by running and not thinking and not looking and not passing and not sharing and not making the right decision and pass. That's where Rashford has been messing up big time. Big time. And at this level, you can't afford to mess up at this level at big time, because teams will just take the ball, hit you on the break, and you're done. Crystal Palace came with a plan, and we couldn't even break them down at home. That's the most frustrating part. It's Crystal Palace. Now we're going to wait to Southampton, which becomes now another must-win game. So you put yourself under more pressure against a mediocre team who are going to think like, you know what? Palace got them. We could do them, especially us being at home. And if United go a goal down, the heads drop because there are no real leaders in the team. And we're back to square one where we stopped last season. Losing to Cardiff, can't beat Huddersfield, losing to these mediocre teams. Because United can't break them down because we don't have the quality of players. And they still said and insisted they didn't need Bruno Fernandes. That, I think, is a joke. Absolute joke. But from me, Tim Russell, Soccer As We Like It, the Man United version. Don't forget to like our channel. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share. This is where we are. The aftermath of what went wrong. Defensively, the centre-backs need to be closer. Midfield-wise, we need more creativity. Pogba needs help. He needs someone to help him, because what happens is when they shut Pogba down, United is shut down. Attack-wise, the players need to start to be able to shoot around the 18-yard box. You don't have to walk the ball in the net to score a goal. Set pieces need to be improved on. Delivery needs to be improved on. Corner kicks need to be improved on. It has to start with Ole being more vicious with the players. All this, the players played well in the second half. We did not play well. We played well in the first half. But we are not punishing teams. We're having possession, but we're not doing anything with the ball. We're just passing sideways. This was the same thing LVG did. Mourinho did nothing different. Now, I understand we're in a rebuild process, but the rebuild starts with quality and bringing in quality players. You have to start with players, and players who could believe. And I heard sometime during the summer, the player wasn't right because his mentality of thinking was not the United way. What is the United way, Ole? Seriously, what the hell does that mean? But I don't really know. All we want is a team that can function and play, that are mentally tough and are not weak like jelly babies. You know what I mean? That's all we want. A team that can play. And when the pressure's on, they don't crumble like cookies and melt like a bread. You know when a bread's not baked, it just crumbles in the middle? because it didn't mold well in the oven. That's how Man United, they just keep eating like, "Ooh," and everything just dies down. I'm Tim Russell, Soccer As We Like It, the Man United edition. We shall see you. We shall be covering. We'll do a preview of the match against Southampton, which is an early game, 6 a.m. USA time on Saturday. We shall see. We'll do a preview on Saturday, on Friday night, and tell you what this lineup and injury. As for Luke Shaw, he's going to be out for a month, so which means we are back with Ashley Young. Yay! Not, but this is where we are. I don't think he was bad. I mean, Zaha tortured him a few times, but after a few times, he started delivering some crosses going forward. But it is what it is. Well, from me, Soccer As We Like It, the Man United edition, it's goodbye and good night. Hopefully, a lesson has been learned from this home defeat to Crystal Palace. Our next game, away to Southampton. We shall see you before the game. Thank you very much.